Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Rex, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about my trip to the Ballet live broadcast of Caligula. Now this came from the Opera National de Paris, so I didn't really dress up, I went more for comfort really, but this is my jump dress, so I put this on because I thought it was quite appropriate. Now this was Caligula live broadcast to the view. I'll just read you what it's about first and I'll tell you a little sort of gripe about it. Caligula, I can't pronounce French, I should do. Caligula is dancer étoile Nicolas Le Rich's first choreography for the Ballet de l'Opéra National de Paris. Be able to though. Intrigued by the complex and troubling personality of the Roman Emperor, the choreographer evokes the torments of a frail man capable of loving the moon and idolising his horse. There isn't a horse in it. A man impassioned by theatre and constantly playing a role himself, Nicolas Le Rich. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I was rubbish at French. Overturns cliches and embarks upon an intimate exploration of a rich and complex personality. Built in the style of Racine's tragedy, the ballet is structured in 5 acts, 3 scenes with 4 pantomime interludes. The story conforms to the rule of the 3 units of time, place and action. Accompanied by Vivaldi's 4 Seasons, which illustrates the irremediable Is that a word? Irremediable? Okay. Passage of time, the dance, and all its depth and energy, translates the poetry and the violence inherent in a life consumed at lightning speed by excess. I can't read that. So, this is the programme you got. Now, my main gripe is, as you can see there, it says Caligula. It starts at 6:10 to 6:25 live views of Opera National de Paris, gone in. And then 6:25 to 6:30 is the presentation of the evening. Then 6:30 to 8 o'clock is Caligula, that's the show. Now, when I booked at the View, Caligula live from Opera de Paris, start time 6:30, end time 8:20, and that was actually wrong. So I missed all the live views of the Opera National de Paris and the presentation of the evening and a little bit of the actual show, because View Cinemas said it started at 6:30, so obviously we turn up for the start at 6:30. And we missed a load of the start, which was a bit disappointing really, because View said the time wrong. So I shall be putting that on my feedback form if they ask me to fill one in, because they seem to send them to you now on the email. So, now, in relation to me watching the ballet, I can't say ballet, I keep saying ballet, it should be ballet. For the fiction project that Art has co-op, I am sort of dabbling with possibly creating a comic book, or just doing comic book style. So I've been reading this, which is an excellent book, and you've got to read it, because even if you're not interested in creating comics, it's an excellent art resource book to have, because it tells you all about facial expressions, tells you all about perspective, tells you all about characters' motives, how to find their inner worlds, how to narrate a story, setting the scene, tools to use for your art. Everything about art is in this book, and usually I get really bored when well, not bored, I get really impatient reading how-to books, like how to do stuff. It's like, oh, read the book, it's boring reading the book, I just want to do it. But this, I can actually read this and actually concentrate on what is it saying, because the style it's presented is so brilliant. It's just, I find it so easy to follow and easy to read and easy to take everything in. It's a lot easier to take everything in with this book than it is with just a solid textbook. So you need this book if you do any kind of art or anything, or storytelling or anything. You need this book. Anything. So what I did at the ballet is as bored. I drawed out the whole thing from when we get there. We have missed a bit and I was really annoyed. Now, Caligula. But I started on this page because I just drew the sheets and then I did that. But I knew what was going to happen here. I was going to do it. So I basically did. You have to be really quick sketching this, just getting my sort of exercise for the brain and everything. You have to really quick sketch of the ballet because I missed a few frames sometimes. But I really quite like it. Especially when I did my little close-up view of his feet going up the stairs. Yay! I couldn't really follow the story because it seemed to be quite abstract ballet. So if you watch my other video, I went to Giselle and I quite enjoyed Giselle a lot more than this one because it had actual sets and things. This one was just a bare set, so it was like the moon and the changing pattern of the moon, and then the columns around the edge, but I think they were part of the theatre, I'm not sure. But I didn't really have any sets, and it didn't seem to really have much of a plot. But there was like lots of guys in white skirts, and then there's these guys in sort of black leather costumes, and then there's girls in like gold costumes, and then there's a main girl in like a fluffy white ballet costume, and then another main girl in a gold costume. So I couldn't really tell what was going on, but I really like my comic. You can't really tell what's going on, but I really like it. It looks cute. I have some of these frames on my quite like that frame. I like that one. I do quite like the feet going up the steps one. I like that one. But yeah, I like that one because it's just like a bending around. I did that really quick. I did all of these really quick. But I quite enjoyed doing that. It actually looked pretty good. So this is just a little exercise I did while I was there. And it totally changed my perception of time as well, because if I hadn't been doing it, I think I would have got quite bored with this ballet, because there wasn't really much to look at, and there wasn't really a discernible plot. But I did this, and it seemed like the ballet was only on for about 10 minutes, because I did all my drawings. But I was getting it quite hard work, because you have to do it very at speed. I did miss a few frames starting from about here, because obviously I have to look away to draw slightly. But there's really, and then I like that one. I think that's pretty. Then I did the longer framing thing, and then I quite like that one because he's running and he's like, some of them were running and there's holding pretty big like sheets of material and they're all billowing out behind them. So I quite like that one. So yeah, and then there's some close up. And then it's like everybody was like on the stage, so I did long wide shots as well. And that was really good when they were silhouetted in front. Don't ask me to explain the story because I couldn't tell you, because I didn't. There. This is quite a fast paced bit, so it's quite tricky to get over there. And then everybody had a bow. Hello, I'm taking a bow. Then this guy from the orchestra playing the violin and he took his bow and he's organised on the bow. Yeah, and that then so yeah, that's my comics of the Caligula ballet. I wish I'd got there for the live views of the Opera National de Paris, because if that had been architectural stuff, that would have been cool, because I quite like doing my architectural stuff, and I'm quite good at architectural stuff. I find architectural stuff flows a bit more easily than people. People quite hard to do, but architectural stuff seems to flow a bit easier. But yeah, let's have another look through. Yeah, I think it's really cute. Obviously, I wish I hadn't started on that page, because then I would have continued it on, but never mind. And then, yeah, it's really cute. So, it's really enjoyable sketching exercise this. I wish I hadn't had to pay the price of the ticket for doing it though, because I thought they was quite expensive. I was told the price of the ticket to get into the ballet is £15. It's quite a lot. I don't think, obviously if you're a ballet connoisseur then you might think it's worth the money, but I don't think it was really worth £15 to get in, especially as View told us told us the wrong time, so we missed a load of stuff. But it was enjoyable. Hello, kids, baby. Yay! Yay! Cats. We have a lot of cheers at the ballet. Like bow about 50 times. Hey, Bethany came, clap for me, yay, aren't I good, yay. But they are really brilliant. So fair enough. But so that's my trip to see the ballet and my sketching exercise. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. This book, just a reminder, is Making Comics and it's by McCloud, and you should just find it online or perhaps you get your bookshop to order it in or something. But it's an excellent book, you've got to buy it, it's brilliant. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.